Yeah, you guys, I'm back again. It's your girl Joy Liz with another episode. Thank you so much for clicking. Jumbo, hope you are doing very fine. So, you guys, things are coming up in Kenya, and this COVID-19 finally it's here. You guys, when we were like it's in China, all those countries, it was very far. But right now, it is in Kenya. But okay, we are not shaken because we've been given out some outlines how we can take care of ourselves and everything. You guys, what I thank God about is that you just have to wash your hands, sanitize, just avoid crowds and just do what the government is saying. What I'm so much happy about is that you guys, yesterday my last video I posted was about the Nairobi town. Like, I went to town and the town was totally empty. You guys, you can count people like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you guys, and I was like, oh my, the people of Kenya are like responding. Like, if the government has spoken, it's like your leader is speaking, and you just like, yes, we have to do this. And that thing has really made me so happy because you guys, like, we are responding. If we are like responding to our leaders' voices. If the government has said avoid crowds, we are avoiding crowd. If you could be in town yesterday, it was a Friday and the town is always busy. It was in fact in the evening, you guys, and you could count people. I went to Central Park, and Central Park was like, it was just like a field, okay? Like, people were not there, you guys, and I was so much happy because people are now responding. You are taking care of yourself, because all things about this COVID-19 is all about your hygiene. Like, if you don't wash your hand, you are putting another person at risk. Okay, and in fact, those who you are close with, like, if you don't wash your hands, you're just going to affect maybe your family. Those are the immediate, those are the people whom you interact with more oftenly, you guys. So I'm just like, oh my God. Okay, and if you go to the city of Nairobi, you guys, there are these places that have been just set aside for washing hands. Like, they've placed their water, the sanitizers. Anywhere you want to enter, be it a supermarket, be it a shop, be it whichever place you want to step into, you guys, there are sanitizers. I was just so much impressed because I went to Naivas in town. I went to Naivas and I was like, oh my God, because they were like everywhere. They've placed those sanitizers almost everywhere, and that was so much encouraging. If you want to go to a matatu, you guys, I was in the roundabout in is it Kariobangi South, K South. You guys, you can't enter in. In fact, it was a forward. You cannot. They've placed their water plus sanitizer, you guys, and they were very, like, if you don't wash your hands, you are not getting in. And that was really making me, oh my God, everybody is like caring for each other, and people were washing their hands. It was so funny because before the COVID-19 came, people were lining up for when you want to maybe board a matatu. When the line is when people are many, we were in a line so that you board a matatu. But this time, you guys, it was quite different because I was in a line to sanitize my hands, you guys. And I was feeling like, oh my God, everybody is like, nobody wants to die, by the way. Nobody's like, I just want to die. So people were in line. I was in a line and like 10 people were ahead of me just to wash my hands, sanitize first. Is when I get inside the bus, and I was like, oh my God, this is just wow. Okay, so I just saw that, like, people are in unity. Everybody, you are just careful. You're just careful, and if you are careful for yourself, you are caring for another person too. Because if you don't sanitize, another person is at risk. You guys, that thing made me to, like, it was just, oh my God, this is wow, this is wonderful. Okay, people are like cooperating. Nobody. If you don't wash your hands, you are not, like, you can't access anything. It's like a password to anywhere. So you guys, I think if we just continue sanitizing ourselves, just taking care of ourselves, avoiding crowds, like, now the government is like, we should avoid the crowds. And even if you board a bus, maybe you want to go somewhere and you are in a public vehicle, you are in a crowd already, and the government has come up with a strategy like reducing the number of passengers in maybe any matatu, any Nissan. You just have to reduce the number, and that also it can still help. It is still helping to avoid the crowd, because the worst thing is if one person has it and he touched somewhere and you go and touch it later, you just at risk, you guys. And I was just so much pleased with how people were responding, though to some extent I know it has to affect our economy, because now, like, when people, those who are going to work, you are like being told, now you have to work at home, if that is maybe possible. People are working at home, and I saw something on news, like somebody, a mother, she wanted to work at home, yes, but now she has a son, school is closed, and now everybody is at home. You want to work normally, the way you work normally in your offices, but now you have this kid here, she's like, mom is at home, we want to play, I want to have your attention and everything. You guys, it's not so easy, but we have to do it, because you know the government is caring for us. Me, what I love about the government is how it cares for us. You know, it's really caring. He's really trying to make everybody feel comfortable. You guys, you know, nobody knows about, nobody has full knowledge about the COVID-19. So because it is something that is still new, the government is also trying, you know, the government is really trying also to come up with strategies to help us. So when I went to town and the town was empty, I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Like, the citizen of Kenya, these people are like, they know the voice of their leader. If you know the voice of your leader, that is the best thing, because if you go against it and something comes, who is at risk? Of course you, and plus your government. Nobody is like ready to die. Like me, I'm not. You guys, I'm not ready to die. So I'm just so much happy. But you guys, we should not panic. Like, let's, you know, it's a stigma. Yes, it is a stigma, and it's making everybody, like, everybody's just, oh my god, am I okay? If you get some little cough, you're like, oh my god, am I okay? Let me tell you, not any cough is a sign of having a corona. No. Some cough are just normal, some sneeze are just normal, but just that if you feel those symptoms that we've been already given, if you just feel any, please do just at least try to communicate. They've given us the numbers where you can communicate. You can even write a message and they will respond very fast, immediately. So you guys know what I can say is, if you just feel those signs, they say, you know, if you feel the signs and you go, like you board a matatu and you are there, you know, you are like, if in case you will have it, you will have affected some other people. So you just call them, they'll come for you. You know, that's so sweet, they come for you. Even though, yes, we know it's not so easy, but they'll come pick you up and do all those things, and they just find you, whether you are positive or negative, and you'll have secured other people. You'll have also make other people's security very okay, because if you board a vehicle, it's like you'll get in contact with other people. Yeah, so I think the government is really doing so much great, and we are still praying. Like Saturday is prayer, like people will be praying there for the country. You know, the country will be, and I know God will just hear us. It will just come to an end, I'm very sure. Don't panic so much, don't be so afraid. Just be normal, but just wash your hands, clean your, sanitize, provided you just feel like you should always even set a time when you just wash your hands with running water, sanitize. You know, if you don't have sanitizers, please just use a normal soap. I think it can help. They said it is still okay. Just use it with more running water and you just not at risk. You guys, I had to say this because I love you so much and I don't want somebody else to say I didn't hear about this. So I had to also notify you guys because I love you so very much. Thank you so very much, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button below. Let's move together. We are still having so many ideas of videos that we want to do together, you guys. Let's just subscribe and reach to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much. It's your girl Joyliz. I love you so very much. That's the end of my video for now. Bye until another episode comes up. I love you.